took some aerobatics for the Panthers to extend their lead. Before who else but Nathan Cleary put the result beyond doubt.
You don't often get a punch dead in the guts with a kick from the sideline.
Surely that's worth a few weeks grounding from the old man. Luke Duffy, NBN News.
The Knights have confirmed Nathan Ross fractured his back in yesterday's win over the Warriors. Thankfully, he won't have to undergo surgery and is now recovering at home, but he could miss the remaining 4 games of the season. It was the only sour note from Newcastle's first successive win in 2 years. Nathan Brown was again impressed with his young troops.
All the boys that put the try on, you know, Stain who's 19, to Sione who's 20, the Kingy who's just started, to Brock who's 19, you know, they're all young kids who, you know, all played SG ball with the Knights and have gone through some tough times.
And they certainly celebrated after the match. This locker didn't stand a chance during a rather enthusiastic rendition of the team song. They say you have to stay healthy to win the title, and the Sharks are certainly being tested. The Broncos look in good shape, smashing the Titans last night, while Cronulla is dealing with an injury to Jack Bird and a heavy loss to Canberra.
Outplayed, outclassed,
Really poor defence here by the left side.
and completely embarrassed.
And once again, the Sharks' ruck defence is just non-existent.
But the Sharks say it's merely a speed bump in their quest for back-to-back titles.
Last year, this time, we lost 2 or 3 in a row. I still managed to go on and win the competition. So it's just about taking a week at a time, and it starts next week with Brisbane.
Gallen says the players know exactly what's let them down and what needs to be fixed.
When I spoke to the team as a whole, and their discipline all year hasn't been good enough.
They're hoping to have it right for next week's clash with Brisbane, as they could be missing some star power. Jack Bird will have scans on a nasty shoulder injury that forced him from the field, while Wade Graham has been charged by the match review committee for this dangerous throw, but will escape suspension with an early guilty plea.
I think at worst would be pretty low grade. I mean, it wasn't intentional, obviously, and it didn't end up too bad. So I don't know what his record's like, but we'll just have to wait and see.
The Sharks gave up an 8-point lead to go down 30-12. The result sees the Raiders move to within touching distance of the top 8.
Rugby league's a lesson in every game and every season, and we're getting it. And we hopefully now on the back end of the season can put a lot of those tough lessons that we've got throughout the year into practice now.
Danica Mason, NBN News.
It's an Adelaide derby in the AFL tonight, with the latter leading Crows well ahead of the Power with a quarter to play. Earlier, Richmond effectively ended the Hawks' finals hopes, while the Saints kept theirs alive. Last night, the Dockers downed the Suns, Collingwood trounced the Kangaroos, and the Bulldogs beat the Lions. Australian cricket vice-captain David Warner has expressed his disappointment at how the players were portrayed during the sport's lengthy pay dispute.
They always find something that was played out in the media that the boys were out on holidays and, you know, splashing cash left, right and centre. You know, the boys have worked hard for the last 5-6 years. Blokes haven't had a rest in 8 years, unless they've, you know, had a broken finger or they've been injured.
The Aussies travel to Darwin tomorrow ahead of the tour of Bangladesh. As we reported earlier, the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, has been stunned in his last ever 100-metre individual final. American Justin Gatlin won the race at the World Championships in London, with the Jamaican third in a photo finish.
Just as one person, he shows up, he's always going to come, he's always going to show up, and he's always going to do his best. And that's what he did. He was better on the day, and he came prepared.
Bolt will compete for the final time ever next week in the 4x100 relay. In just a moment, Aussie golfer Scott Hend closes in on the biggest win of his career. And a celebrating coach steals the show at the Super Rugby Grand Final.
Television's best reveals are back. Hey! Wow! Look at that! Spectacular bathroom reveals. Tonight's set the lock.
range of Volkswagen models, like the Polo Urban, yours from only $16,990 drive away, and now with $1,500 of extra value.
Volkswagen.
Well, they certainly outgrow things quickly. Tell me about it. Well, Camry is a car your family won't outgrow. Easily fits 5 adults, huge boot with all the comfort of an SUV.
Toyotathon is on. Get Camry LT's petrol for $26,990 drive away with 0% finance.
Jump in, stretch your legs.
Search Toyota value. Older feeling Toyota. At Hungry Jack's, you can Whopper your way. Make it angry with jalapenos and angry onions. Go wild with smoky barbecue sauce and bacon, or have the lot. Whopper your way today. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. Looking for a hotel that fits your budget? TripAdvisor now searches over 200 sites to find you the hotel you want at the lowest price. Grazie, Giuseppe. Find a price that fits. TripAdvisor.